Okay. Let's give it a second while I wait for stuff to work. I'm just gonna go on and check my achievements real quick. Obtain realm currency. I need to create furnishings still. I'm working on it. Let's see, any notices, just update summary stuff, any mail. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. Now I can see chat. I hope I didn't miss anything already. Doesn't look like it. Good. Okay. Let's get going right away, so we can make some serious progress in the Archon quest line. I'll actually go around a little bit this time. See if I can find a better spot to, you know, start climbing. It might be easier to climb the mountain from outside rather than from the inside. So far it certainly looks like it. Plus, there should be a domain in this direction, which I definitely wouldn't mind getting that unlocked. Down there, already found it. And hang on. Is English your mother language? No, it is not, but hang on. Hey Jack? Hey Jack? Hey Jax? I'm probably butchering any name, as always. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, but yeah, nah, English... Yeah, German. German is my native language. You could tell, huh? Is it the accent? It's been a while since anyone's pointed out my accent, but yeah. That do be it. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Nice. That's all I wanted over here. Let's get to climbing. Well, some people can just tell, I guess. And Rob, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you around. Sehr gutes Englisch. Well, I I like to think that that's true, but you know, can you ever be as good as a native speaker? Maybe. But yeah, anyway, thanks. Thanks for the compliment. I still don't know what these idiots are all about. Do I need to follow you? Do you take me somewhere? After a while they just disappear. I feel like they're supposed to take me somewhere. How to unlock Klee? Well, I am sad to say that, but as of this moment you can't get Klee. Because the only way to get Klee is through wishes. And you know there are these character event wishes, and these disappear after a while. So Klee is one of those characters that are only available for a limited time. So you've already missed her. But they'll probably do a rerun of Klee. She'll come back eventually. But right now, there's no way to get Klee if you don't already have her. So yeah, that's the sad reality. I missed Klee the first time she was available. Thankfully, though, I did manage to get her on the second run. So yeah. Gotta be patient. Save your gems, and once a character's out who you really want, then you should spend them. Okay. Ooh, looks like it's actually intended for you to climb around the outside. Okay, I see. Let's get up here. There has to be a third one, right? Because... yeah. Ah, there it is. Found you. Well, that's perfect, actually. Just shoot this one 2 times and I'm done. Heh. Nice. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Rip Klee, I thought I was playing as Fischl when you redeemed that, but... you know what? Fine, I'll do Klee. How did you learn to speak such good English? I'm trying to, but I can't. Well, I guess the best way to put it is just expose yourself to as much English content as possible. That way it'll come to you a little bit more naturally. I can tell you with confidence that school didn't help me learn English at all. Alright, goodbye, Klee. It was nice knowing you. And you know what the most annoying part about that redemption was? Not only have I lost Klee, but now I have to climb that mountain all over again. So, Rob, thank you very much for doing that to me. Yeah. That was probably the worst part about it. But damn it, stamina. Need to keep an eye on my stamina bar, otherwise this isn't gonna work. Oh, hello. Well, good thing I came down here. Thank you, Rob. Thanks to you, I found one of those Oculus thingies. Yoink. Probably would have found it eventually anyway, but now I've got it earlier. Yeah, I know there's food that helps with stamina. But I am very hesitant to consume my consumables. I always save them up until I absolutely have no other choice but to use them. No problem. Oh, I see you with the puns. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's get up here. Okay. Whew. Think I can get up there? I should be able to get up there. If I just believe in myself. If I believe in myself, I should be able to make it. I think I can see the shrine. Okay, that's good. And buy ingredients. Well, I guess. Still. I still use my stuff very sparingly. Ooh, more stuff to pick up. Nice, nice. Always like that. Let's get up. And there we go. No, 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 no. Don't slide. Don't like that. Might as well get some wood. Okay. That has to be my destination up there. I'm getting close. And this looks like a proper pathway I can follow. Nice. Hang on. What food I have? Okay, I guess I can show you. You know what's funny? I talk about that a lot, you know, Twitch censoring being completely unreasonable. Apparently the word food is censored. Yes, food is apparently worth censoring according to Twitch. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. Anyway, food, right. Well, here you go. I have a wide variety of food. A bunch of stuff I haven't clicked on yet. But yeah. The best combo I sometimes use for difficult bosses is the Adeptus Temptation and the Golden Crab. That just helps me with my stats a little bit more. Ooh, chest. Let's see. Almost made it. I'll grab you. Almost. This is it. This is it. No, no one gets fed over here. Oh my god. Why does this area look so amazing? Look at this. Oh, viewpoint. Yes. And teleport right away. I am hyped. Let's take a quick look around before I try to talk to people. By the way, are you a new kind of wood or are you... Oh, yeah, that's... Oh my god. I'm gonna need that. First thing I do after coming to the shrine, destroy everything. But I mean, it's a new type of wood, hello? I can't say no to that. I might need it. I don't have any of it yet. At least take a little bit of it. Okay, let's go. This was my destination, right? This was where I was supposed to go. Okay, yes. Wood is useful for making furniture. Well, she might have heard of us.
Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all.
No, it's because he lost his vision.
No matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Yeah.
Then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
It's all because of he lost his vision.
See, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
You cannot kill anyone permanently.
I'm not sure I
Just stop.
understand.
Stop thinking about it.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
Sad.
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei,
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Onsai? Where did he come from?
Hang on a second. Imagine main character died and then out of nowhere system died. Hello, today we're recording. I mean, I mean, well, did the main character actually? Yeah, I mean, technically, no. The Abyss Order always attacks us first. Let's face it. Whenever we even get close to them, they immediately attack. So it's not like we kill people who have done nothing to us.
Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Rob, the thing about killing the ducks. Be happy that you did it, because I'm pretty sure that gives you an achievement, if I'm not mistaken. And it takes forever for that quest to reappear. So, yeah, good on you for actually doing that.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art.
That's number 3. We helped them all.
To become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far.
Debbie, welcome.
This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
Make Yushui art disciples. Couldn't even read that.
Taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
But yeah, accidental tornado of flames directed at the ducks. Yeah, that happens every day, don't you know? But yeah, Debbie, you are definitely kind of on time today. Like, seriously, welcome to the stream. You didn't miss much. I basically spent the entire time today climbing this mountain and talking to people here in the shrine. So, you definitely didn't miss any action. Well, you did kind of miss Klee dying because of a very annoying Rob. But other than that, not much happened yet. The web event, you mean? Yes, I did that, don't worry.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
Ooh.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
I have autoplay on? Okay.
High hopes for you, child.
BRB?
Don't
Alright.
disappoint me.
Well, see you in a second then, Rob. Also, don't you dare call me a child. I am like what? How old is the main character? Over 3,000 years, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, don't you dare call me a child.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Time to report back. Okay, we helped all the people we were supposed to help. We did our job. There's an Oculus back here, so I'm gonna check that out. Okay, where's the Oculus? It's supposed to be around here somewhere. I saw it on the map. You can't hide from me. Wait, is it underneath? Well, there's certainly some loot underneath, so I'll take it. There are actually two over here. Like, right here. It's not in the tree, apparently. Oh, up there. Okay, found it. Now how do I get up there? Probably go onto that tree and then glide on over. Seems like the best strategy. Let's go. Wait, I can interact with you? Sacred Sakura. Anything gonna happen? Ooh! So that's where my electro sigils go. Okay, now I know what to do with electro sigils. But for now I want to get up here. So I can glide on over here. Come on. Get it? Okay, let's go. Let's go to our next destination, which is back down here. Basically where I started today's stream. Okay, I am here. Let us talk once again.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Oh, hey, you're here. Oh, she's actually gonna talk to us face to face. You're actually gonna talk to us face to face this time? Well, that's weird.
Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone, yeah. Unless they can somehow regain their vision.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Good question.
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
Hmm.
second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
But Paimon, you're an idiot. You couldn't do anything else.
Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted. Definitely.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope they can one day be free from their torment. Yeah, that one, definitely.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
They do be suffering. You just gave me that quest line, so I would help you, because I would see all their suffering firsthand.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I will help you fight the Vision Hunt decree. I would have accepted from the very beginning, but the main character didn't want to.
You will? Really?
Cup must keep the promise, yeah, absolutely.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Okay then. Tea house time.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
A lot of dialogue today, I'm guessing. But I don't necessarily mind.
Place anyway. What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land. And even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Okay.
Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Apparently I do. What kind of god? Yeah. Is no one else fighting? Raised a formal objection. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree? I'm guessing there are some people, but I'd like more details.
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, It is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions.
Hmm.
Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the vision hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless,
Hmm.
in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Kind of,
Yes.
probably, yeah.
Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Norokami Island due to their different belief systems.
Hmm.
But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the vision hunt decree.
Have you raised a formal objection?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
Hmm.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the shogun's sudden decision to issue the vision hunt decree.
What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun? Well, not a very kind god, I would say. But okay, sure, let's
The
ask.
Almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply.
Which
It
is?
was her almost complete lack of any emotion.
Hmm.
In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
No further questions.
Paimon has a question though.
Oh?
Are you interested in food or
What would you like
payment?
to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the vision hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
Well, that's bad.
Please, do not forget that challenging the vision hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
Pff, wouldn't be the first god I fought with.
What are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Okay, then. I kind of want one too. Nah, there's no reason. Must have been a venti went? Maybe.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested
Of course.
by the Tenryou Commission.
Of course, why wouldn't he have?
So they found out about it?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
So what do we do then? Yeah, save many others. It is only right that he should be saved too. Absolutely, but how?
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
Offloading that job to me, of course. Don't worry, I'm the best at doing quests.
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are
So who's gonna help me?
go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Okay. So we have our new destination. Let's get going then. Take a look at the map. So that's our destination. Okay, I see. But you know what? Before heading there, I want to finally unlock some waypoints. So let's quickly go ahead and do that. Because now I should finally be able to get that. Right? Oh, look at that. I'm not being... Never mind, I am being stopped. Why won't you let me just go to that tiny little island over here? Rude. Okay, fine, I won't look for waypoints. I guess I'll just go over here and progress the story. If that's what you really want, I'll keep going. Okay, down here. Looking for a fireworks shop. Let's see. Here. Ooh.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again.
Can I fight?
Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh?
Yeah, let's
Sit
fight.
around and watch things unfold, can we?
Time to kill some people.
Hey, wait.
Oh, are you the person we are supposed to meet?
Trying to get our attention. Come on, this way.
But we have to fight.
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait. You do have a vision.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right, all right. Here, take it.
That best be a fake.
Wise choice. All right, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Gonna try sleeping early tonight? Do that, do that. Bye.
Just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Yeah, that was a fake.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction that we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Wow.
Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Wow, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me.
You sound like you already are embarrassed.
You'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Speaking of that person, we're trying to
Yes,
rescue
Master
them.
Masakatsu
Yeah.
is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Matsukatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too?
We're just on our way to rescue him. Yeah.
Say! And it sounds like the Shirsagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently.
That's why we're here.
If I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure.
I'd be
let's
down.
be a team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
You're gonna join permanently, or is it just limited support?
Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Okay.
Talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
On our way. Let's go. $200 in that direction. Okay, so it's faster to go over here. Okay. So we're going in through the back. Being real sneaky. What do you mean I can't climb this? Why can I not climb this? Well, that just seems annoying. Fine, I guess I'll go in through the front. If I don't have a choice. Hey, excuse me, may I pass by here real quick? Thank you. They don't mind. Secret. Okay. Now before I go in, I should change my party setup. Because Klee has been killed. So taking her in here would be relatively pointless. Instead, I shall take... I guess I'll bring Noelle out again.
How exciting!
It's been a while. Okay, let's go in. Yeah, I know I don't have the recommended elements, but I really don't care right now. I should still be able to do it.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should
Okay.
stop. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You're gonna blow this entire place up, aren't you?
Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
That's gonna be one big firework. Yeah, I have to fight.
I must leave.
Ah. Damn it. Not having Klee is definitely gonna make this drag on a little bit longer.
I must withdraw.
Okay. Keep going, just keep going.
Talk about a big door.
Whoa.
We need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Hello, friends.
Show me what you've got.
I will. Don't worry. I definitely will show you what I got. Sadly, I can't show you the entirety of my power because, well, a very important factor, that being Klee, is missing.
Show me what you've got.
But I'll keep doing my best. Given the circumstances, I mean.
By royal steady us.
Allow me. Strike first.
Delve into destiny.
Come on. Really, big guy? Yeah, you barely do any damage, you know that, right? Got him.
Train harder.
Elevator, nice.
Delved into destiny by royal decree.
Might as well. Okay, no one hiding behind that, but okay, sure. Dude, come on. Okay. Hmm. Or maybe I can break it? No. Move? Oh.
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Well, I'm gonna kill them, and then we'll find out.
I must withdraw.
Probably could have done that before killing them. Okay. Let's get in here. They have two of the tough guys here, I see. Okay. They have two of the really tough guys. Get. Ooh. Okay, only one more left. Now, to be fair, it's one of the tough guys. But they're not too tough. So let's go. Take you down. All you've got on your side is bulk. Like, seriously. If you weren't so tanky, then this fight wouldn't even be any kind of... wouldn't even have any kind of difficulty. What's up here? Aha! Worth it.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Okay, then. Come on, go away. And up we go. More enemies, of course. Any of the really tough guys? Yeah, one. Okay. Actually, no, it's two of them. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, hang on. Let me just... There we go. That should make it at least a little bit easier. I'll also yoink this.
I dare you. Allow me. To strike first.
By royal
Show me what you've got. Don't hold back.
I'm not holding back, can't you see? I mean, I guess I kind of am holding back by not using Klee, but I have no other choice. Oop.
delve into destiny.
Okay, one enemy left.
Shadows of fate.
Got him. Okay, moving on. Always take a look around to get some extra loot. Because you never know where they could be hiding stuff. Okay. Just one enemy? Really? I mean, fine. I guess I'll kill you.
I must withdraw.
Oh. Okay. I need one more. And there it is. Okay, that's all of them. Of course. They have buffs. Let's see if I can disable them. I don't see the source of their buff, so I guess I'll just make this a little bit easy on myself and just yeet you off the cliff. That always works. When in doubt, just toss him off a cliff. Ooh. Nothing hidden here, okay, moving on. Aha! Okay. That seems promising. What do we got?
Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission fruits are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
Good question. Very good question. We need to ensure that we have a means of escape. Yeah, that's true too.
Here to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Is that her?
That's Kojo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kojo clan of the
Oh.
Tenryo Commission.
Okay.
She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Also enforcing the Vision Hunt decree.
Wait, let me have a look at him. I'm
What?
sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If
Well-
you are unashamed of such disgraceful action,
At least
you
she
are
has some
also
reason, eh?
worthy of the Tenryo Commission itself. Do I make myself
She
clear?
has standards at least. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya,
Hmm?
are you sure now's the right time?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Who is that?
Crap.
Quick, go and investigate.
Yes,
We've
ma'am.
been found out.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
But where?
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
They find us for sure if we don't do something.
I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Distraction? Indoors. That's dangerous.
Listen,
It sounded like fireworks.
quick, let's hurry.
And now they're going to go upstairs, meaning they run straight past us.
To distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Nice work.
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Okay then.
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Let her do what she likes to do.
Sort of my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
All those guards deserved what they got. Actually, they didn't deserve such an amazing display, but yeah, this wasn't only intended as a distraction. Where did she go? No, seriously. Where did she go? Just taking a look around. Wait, this isn't the way I came in, right? No, that's totally the way I came in. Okay, then let's see, let's see. Yeah, where did she go? She didn't run past us as well. Something is... This seems like a trap. She definitely knew we were hiding there. Then she hid, so we would come out. And now we're probably running into a trap.
Oh, those awful guards. Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute!
Well, look at that.
Oh.
You were over there watching us this whole time, weren't you? I knew this would happen.
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention.
Hmm?
But remember...
You're letting him go?
It won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... you can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Yeah, we will protect the dude.
Leave this place.
Thank you! She's actually reasonable. Okay. This isn't a trap too, is it? You didn't, like, place some kind of tracker on him to locate the resistance or something? Right? You wouldn't do something like that, would you? I just feel like we're still playing into her hands a little bit. Oh well, let's just get out of here.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you.
Camera angle was nice.
I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Why, thank
Don't
you.
worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
So what now?
Good thing we were able to rescue him.
Luck was on our side. I mean, kind of, yeah.
Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him?
Maybe?
Seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission.
Kind of okay.
Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course.
Yeah, why would you?
How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
So I guess that's what we're doing next. More dialogue. We explored a dungeon, now it's time for more dialogue. Oh, time to go. There we go. I've come for more tea. Just casually drinking tea, that's all I'm doing in here. Definitely not having any major discussions.
So Kujosara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujosara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt Decree.
Hmm?
She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
Okay.
Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing.
I mean, it definitely came out of left field. I wasn't expecting her to let us go.
And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Why, thank you. I've only defeated an ancient god and 2 dragons and... and of course one of the harbingers. No big deal, I know.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt Decree, there is still much to be done. It's time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts.
What are they
And
celebrating?
the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
And what kind of ceremony?
But I'm
Please,
sure
I
it
want
has nothing to do with
details.
us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order.
Or we could use this as a moment to start our offensive.
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order.
Or
I
that,
suggest
okay.
An evening of hot pot together. Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Well then, Paimon's on board.
Every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot.
God of Hot Pot, nice.
Sounds like
Best
fun.
god.
I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Stick to the classics or be Team Daredevil? Ooh. I'm gonna say just stick to the classics. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong in that case.
Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon can't wait.
Everyone enjoys a normal and harmless round of hot pot.
I thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This was possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen. Fortunately, Toma ended up eating all the weird stuff.
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points. Oh, wait a moment. That doesn't feel good.
Aw,
I'm afraid
Toma.
It's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor wasn't quite the same afterwards. Even with the traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one.
Cake?
Boiling cakes in hot pot. Ugh. Think of the texture.
Well,
I must apologize.
yeah.
To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Tasty on their own, maybe.
I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
Alright, Toma, don't worry about it.
I feel like a new man.
No, Toma. All you had to do was guess wrong on purpose, and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing.
Oh, sure.
Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better.
And Kiri,
Sense it.
welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm playing the main story right now. Won't be able to listen long because I'm working. Yeah, best focus on work. Yeah, you better focus on work. But yeah, again, story. I'm playing it myself right now, which is one of the main reasons why, sadly, I'm not able to enjoy as much Genshin content of other people. But once I'm done with this, I have a bunch of catching up to do, I guess.
So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is me.
Oh, brother.
Go on then, Toma. Let's go.
Team, another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes, if the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy
Win
with
for you, I guess it is.
claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation.
So I'm guessing that's the end
Downtime
of
is hard to
Act
come
1.
by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
Oh yeah.
Gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why
But
not?
make it something
Be
normal
sure to
next
play
time.
so that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Make it something normal next time, please, Toma, please.
Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
So, end of Act 1? Yeah. Just felt like it. So I still can't get that Wayfarer point for some reason, which is really annoying. But I can probably get that one and that one plus the waypoint. Maybe unlock the domain. Yeah, let's unlock some stuff. Let's unlock some stuff real quick. Priority quest must... Okay, so I need to go outside first, huh? Fine. So what's happening outside?
Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Hmm?
Huh? Ayaka?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you
Again.
must not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Okay.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
What do you want?
It concerns my mother.
Okay, what does she need?
It may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to.
As I keep saying, what am I supposed to do?
Days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother.
Hmm?
She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
I really never heard the name before, not once. What name is it? Maybe we've heard the name. If it's Lumine, I'm gonna freak out. Imagine. Imagine if somehow Lumine gets connected to this story, as part of the story too. I highly doubt that that's what's gonna hang on. Thank you, Hit, for the host. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. How is it going? Just enjoying some of the main story right now. Just some of the Archon quest. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much for the host.
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do
Okay.
you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gifts.
Greeting gifts. Okay, sure. What do I need?
I told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this
Let's
matter.
see. Host one of the neighborhood streamers. Been a while. I have been good. I am very glad to hear that you've been well. I'd say I've been quite well too. I mean, I've had a lot to do recently, especially with, just so much going on with, the Genshin update, DDLC Plus. I've just had so many great games to play right now. So I've been having a blast, both on stream and off stream as well. Even though last week was a little bit stressful for me, but hey, this week I've been basically streaming every day up until now, which, to be fair, I probably won't be able to keep that up. But yeah, I definitely definitely need to check into one of your streams again. I feel like I either keep missing them, or yeah, I feel like whenever you stream, I'm either already asleep or have already raided someone else or something. I'm not sure. It's horrible. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Every time I raid someone, I'm like, damn it, I never go here outside of raids, and sometimes I'm not even able to raid the people I want to raid because the schedules. It's horrible. But anyway, thank you very much for being here today, and thank you again for the host.
Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us. We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food, and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around, if you don't mind, of course.
I guess we'll get the tour. Stream kind of late. I mean, I stream kind of late too. That's the thing. When I stream, I start my streams at, well, for me at least, it's 11 p.m. when I start, and when I finish, it's usually 2 a.m. And if I then go and then I raid people and hang around in their stream for a bit, but naturally I don't always get to hang out until the very end because I do need to get some rest in. So yeah, my sleep schedule is kind of fucked. But on days I don't stream, I usually go to bed far ahead of time, meaning that all those people I got to know by raiding them, I don't get to watch them normally. Because if I don't stream and then raid someone, then I'm already long asleep by the time those people are live, which is kind of sad. Sometimes stream from 8 to 10 and around 2 or 4 in the morning. 2 to 4 in the morning, I see, yeah. Well, eventually it's gonna work out again. Eventually I'm gonna be able to pop into a stream again. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind in the slightest here.
Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Alright, sounds great.
Oh, so the stuff from the web event now. Time for the tour. Time to get the tour. Go to textile. It's over in this direction. Let's go. We're getting the tour. There's not gonna be much action, I'm guessing. Hang on. Speaking of Genshin, I've not played that game in ages, and I kind of burned out at the moment. I see. Voice to text isn't always reliable. But yeah, Genshin, I gotta be honest, sometimes it feels like a little bit of a chore to get in and do the dailies all the time. But it's still fun, for me at least, so yeah. But the dailies can be a bit of a chore, because I constantly feel like I'm obligated to do them.
This must be...
Just so I can get my primos, so I can spend them on future wishes. Because after the Klee banner, I was completely broke. Telling you are very time consuming with every other gacha game I've been playing. I see. Yeah, I feel like currently the only 2 gacha games I'm playing actively are Genshin Impact and Konosuba Fantastic Days. So yeah, just Konosuba and Genshin. Other than that, don't really play any gacha games actively right now. I did play, what was it, Pokemon Masters for a while, but kinda dropped out of that again. But some games can be kind of time consuming, and I totally get that.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
Did you want to go?
No, what made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Okay then.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Okay. Lot more better luck than, to be honest.
Latest
Hmm?
styles. Please take a look.
Speech to text messing up again, I assume.
Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Cool. Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be.
This could be.
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem.
Which is...
Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but...
I have silk flowers, if you need them.
As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown.
I have silk flowers.
In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. So much of our tailoring business has been put on hold indefinitely. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric,
I've
where
got
would we
silk.
buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are.
I've got silk.
The association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest.
But I've got it.
Though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want in the first place.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric.
I have it.
In the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you?
Why
No.
is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
Okay,
Pleasure,
let's see.
Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
Well, you better get to work then.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
Like the Dragon Ball series of games, and luck is... yeah, okay. And can we... okay, I see, okay. I think, yeah, okay, I think I got it. Okay. But yeah, that being more chill, like the Dragon Ball series of games. To be honest, for me personally, my knowledge on Dragon Ball is very limited. But that doesn't mean I can't appreciate popping into your streams every now and then and, you know, watching you go at it. Just doesn't mean I'm an expert on that topic.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Best cat.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Alright, time to find the dude. Apparently we found him. Didn't even try.
Look, there he is.
Looks like we found him.
Just like standing up there instead of in front of the trade association.
What am I gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Sayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been out of Rito?
Kind of, yeah. I think the main thing that Legends have been that I've watched the whole entire anime series and character as my username, so I'm pretty knowledgeable about Dragon Ball. So that's why I enjoy those games the most. Totally, and absolutely understandable. I guess the enjoying a series can really drag you into a game when it's made, even if it's a gacha game. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I enjoy the Konosuba gacha game, because I'm such a big fan of the series. And I enjoy the Konosuba gacha game despite the fact that it's not localized and it's Japanese exclusive. Meaning I often struggle to understand a lot of stuff. But once you get used to the gameplay and everything, it's fine. It's fine. Plus the menus are easy to navigate even if you don't speak Japanese, but still. Since it's not localized, it's a little bit tricky to get used to it in the beginning. But yeah, it's been a while.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see, it's embarrassing
What is it?
to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
So you need me to kill the thieves?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Oh, as luck would have it, that's what we're
imported a
after.
batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in storage ever since. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. But then...
Was it already gone? No, okay.
Vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I reported to the authorities, but...
Which direction did they go in? Just tell me exactly where they are and I'll kill them.
They don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back.
Well, I can chase after them.
Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after all.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
If we can get a cut of them.
Never. Wait, what?
Wait. But honestly, I thought I was gonna have to do it. What do you mean?
Acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances.
I mean, I can.
Position and that of the International Trade Association. Please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issues for you?
Not if I do it.
Someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it. You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous.
So?
Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down my spine. Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu,
I mean, most people apparently.
I want to know the exact time and location of the theft, and
Yes.
everything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
well, we might be able to catch him if it wasn't too long ago, so...
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
Investigation time, let's go! Let's go! Investigate! It's right over here. But before I go investigate, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do earlier and unlock some waypoints, meaning this waypoint, this one, and the teleport point, and the domain, and then this teleport point. And once I've done that, we'll go back to investigating. I just want to do some other stuff, you know. I like focusing on the story, but I think it's nice to get at least a little bit of variety in here, because just going through dialogue sections without having any kind of stuff going on in between just doesn't feel like the nicest thing to do. So, let's go. Waypoint is over in this direction. Right down here. And there's a chest. Maybe I'll be able to get that one too, since I'm here. Okay, I see 3 enemies. Make that 4, okay. Ooh. Okay, come on. Something that... Oh. Okay. Something that can tell you... easily get you started in... If you start doing the anniversary, you'll be getting a lot of Dragon Stone summoning currency. That... And with you being a new player, you can get much more doing story. Oh, okay. I see, so getting into it as soon as possible will probably be smart with the anniversary. Probably coming up right now. Or already going, maybe. I see, I see. Well, I guess I'll give it some thought. Okay, there should be... What, one or two more? How many? One more? Okay, one more. Yo, dude. You wanna do me a favor and die? Ooh, ooh. Stay there. Ah, I said stay there. Don't charge at me. Come on. Come on. Let me grab you. Why did you not let me grab you? That was very rude of you. I just wanted to grab you and yeet you into the lake. Or rather not the lake, but the open ocean. Okay, yeah, no, I can't grab him. I cannot grab him, though. Well, that's interesting. Okay. And I can't knock him back as nicely as I would like to either. I'm not sure that's intended. I know this is probably just because it's like one big asset, but these rocks float in the water. I'm not sure these rocks are supposed to float. I know this is one big asset probably, which is why the rocks are connected like that, but that makes them float. And I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to look like that. Okay, let's get this waypoint and grab the chest. No, my loot. There's already an anniversary going on. But you can also join during the 7th anniversary as well. The anniversary is going on right now. Part 2 of it. Ah, I see. So I would have already missed half of it. Ooh! Electro Whopper flowers. That's new. A bunch of new Electro enemies here. Definitely interesting. Let's see if I can keep him over here. Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. And... Okay, that's one of them. Crap, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ooh. Okay. Hydro seems to do the trick quite nicely. And that should kill you. Yes. Haha! There's also part 3. Okay. I see, so I only missed like a third of it. Still. I'm gonna think about it, but I might have to wait for the next anniversary just in case. I know I can't get this one because this is annoying. There's some kind of invisible barrier, like right here along the coast, that makes it impossible to reach this Wayfarer point, despite the fact that you can easily move along this area. And I don't like that. Not sure if you're able to get the large stones right now. To make an account right now. And the 7th anniversary is the best time. Okay, I see. Again, in that case, I have a lot of time until the 7th anniversary, so I'm not really in a rush to make a decision. But I'll have to see. Again, I am not very knowledgeable on the Dragon Ball franchise and anything connected to that, and I don't know that the games and stuff, you know. I am very dumb. I have small brain. Let's get you distracted real quick. Don't want to deal with you. Crap. So much for keeping them distracted. Follow the Electro Sealy. Easiest thing about Dokkan is that you can re-roll your account quite easily due to just starting. Just keep re-rolling your account till you get the new units. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing. I did that a lot with Konosuba, just because I wanted to get multiple 4-star characters. Because yeah, in the Konosuba game 4-star is the highest, but I wanted to get multiple 4-star characters in my first 10 pull, just to make sure it's worth it. Though I didn't get any character I specifically wanted, but I did get multiple in one draw, so that's really all I could ask for. Okay, quickly grab the chest. So I'm just over here to quickly go on and get the teleport point. Please don't see me, please don't see me, I'm just passing by. That worked out surprisingly well. I see the teleport point, okay. But yeah, for Konosuba it was really annoying. You had to go into your files and delete a folder, basically. Or, yeah, you had to at least rename the installation folder or delete it, because otherwise it would realize, hey, hang on, this dude already has an account. So yeah, it was kind of annoying. But I feel like re-rolling in the beginning definitely worth it. But yeah, in Konosuba, I have so much of the currency. I have so much of the character draw currency. I can easily do 250 character draws, which, by the way, if you do 250 character draws, you get one character of your choosing in that game, which is really nice. Problem being... Oh, I forgot to grab the teleport point, and I can't teleport here. Damn it, I'm an idiot. The problem being that you have to get 250 character draws on the same banner. And unlike with Genshin, where if the event banner switches over and you keep your pity, in the Konosuba mobile game, it's that if the event banner disappears, then all the character draws you made on that don't count anymore towards that goal. So on every single character banner, you have to start from 0 and get up to 250 character draws. Which is, I'm gonna be honest, really annoying. I did the 250 thing like once, and that was during a crossover event. Where's the teleport point? It's supposed to be here. There is no teleport point here. Oh, it's even... Oh my god, it's even lower. I can go underwater. I just realized what this means. That means I probably can't go over here either, but that means I can dive at some point. Okay, I get it. I see what's going on. Okay, let's continue with the story real quick. I have the same username for my account in VR. It's a single player gacha game. Same username, doesn't matter. The main thing is don't like your Google account till you have what you need. Just keep deleting. Okay, so it only keeps track once you link your Google account. I see. So that's how it works. Pretty much jokes on. So pretty much joke on says, yeah, we don't give a give a fuck about you having the same account name. I see. I see.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints.
Oh.
Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Okay then. Let's break you real quick. Oh great. These rocks can't break without an elemental reaction. Of course. So that's how they work. Before I just blew them up with Klee, so I couldn't really tell too much of a difference. Fish. No, that's a drop. Okay. Just recently returned to the game on my original account. It's trash. I rerolled my account. Got both anniversary units from part 1. Okay then. Well, that seems like it definitely could prove useful. First reroll account. Yeah. Got lucky there, I guess. Nice one. Let's grab a few rocks. Including this. Okay. So no footprints over here. I kind of lost track already. Probably should have been paying more attention to the footprints. They aren't even going over here. Well, they're supposed to be going up here. Meaning if they didn't go left, then they must have gone right. So this way. But I don't see any more foot... No, never mind. I found the footprints. Okay. And I'm guessing that's who I'm looking for. Hello.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You must be dreaming.
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Because I'm gonna kill you.
My old man. Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh?
Well, me.
Who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you?
Me? I'm an Outlander too.
Look at that. No response. You know I'm right.
Hello, I'm here. Can I just attack now?
Inazuma, you've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
You are despicable.
Will you just let me go at them?
I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Business?
Pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats walking out of here with black eyes and a broken nose.
I can kill you easily.
You're just a big bully.
What choice do I have?
You know I'm right next to you.
Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe.
Wait,
Now,
Maine?
it is time for me to honor my word.
What was that supposed to be there? I feel like I found another thing that wasn't supposed to be there. Ooh, trial character. Just get a few hits in. Normal. Okay, trial character. Let's go. Cryo. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, she's like Mona. I like her already. She moves like Mona. And she can easily freeze a lake like this. Oh, she's gonna be such a great utility character. Even if she isn't the best in combat, which so far it seems like she is pretty alright. But, oh my god, I can see her having so much use in crossing large bodies of water, especially. Like, seriously, she's gonna be so useful. Alright, let's see what you can do. Okay, I see. So that's what you do. Reinforcements? Oh. Shield. And this. Ooh. Got it. Nice. So she's like a cryo version of Mona when it comes to mobility. I'm a fan. You made that look... that was amazing. Well, I did half of the work too, so...
Please, it was nothing. I was simply doing my duty.
Miss Kamisato, traveler, are you hurt?
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Okay.
Now we can finally buy some silk.
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
I mean, we do.
This is indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Hyman thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough.
So give us a discount.
Say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
So not just a discount, we're gonna get some stuff for free, huh?
How much do I owe?
Oh,
Nice.
it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall pay. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to any other customer.
Okay, I see. So you can definitely get some good stuff going in that game then. Nice.
There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Nope, just an uneventful stroll. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the International Trade Association and ask for Kurisu.
We shall.
And thank you for the silk, Mr. Kurisu.
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't go getting robbed again.
So, just to let you know...
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help
Summoning banners. Not all of them will have at the time discount of getting special exchange currency. But it's always like that there are multiple banners. Like, I'm guessing the number of banners fluctuates from time to time. Because new banners come in, old banners get deleted, stuff like that. Because that's what I'm used to. Well, with Genshin it's always one standard and one event banner. But with Konosuba, for example, you never know how many new banners are gonna come in, and then others get deleted right away. Sometimes you only have the standard banner, and other times you have like 5 different banners at the same time. So you definitely need to look at what you want to do. For example, I think right now in Konosuba they have like 3 different banners going that all feature different characters in their swimsuits. So, hey, if you want to see the Konosuba girls wearing swimsuits, now's the time. I mean, I did already get some of them wearing nothing but a towel, so hey, always the best outfits, the most revealing ones. Getting you interested? Oh, I see how it is. Well, It's certainly interesting. I mean, if you ever wanted to see Megumin in a maid outfit, I have Megumin in a maid outfit. Haha. Megumin in a maid outfit was available during the ReZero crossover, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, there are some really interesting outfits. I mean, that's one thing about the Konosuba game. They don't really add new characters all that often. Most of the roster is just different variations of existing characters, each controlling a different element. Though their ultimate attacks usually always are the same in between the different variations. Like, for example, you can have Megumin with an electric element, but she's still gonna have her explosion ult, which is always gonna be of the fire element. So yeah. Is there any freebies right now? Well, there's free stuff for daily logins, and I think right now, I'm not sure if it's already over or if it still keeps going. But there's right now a thing going on where if you log in, I think 10 days in a row, you get a free guaranteed 4-star character, which is the highest rarity. Because yeah, you can get specific special tickets that guarantee you to get a 4-star character, and I have 25 of those tickets. Because I never used them, I keep on saving them up. I can get 25 4-star characters in a second if I so choose. But yeah, I think the most amazing stuff going on you already missed. I mean, the most impressive stuff was going on during the anniversary. Who could have guessed? Anniversary had the most impressive stuff. I know, how rare. But it was let me tell you, the anniversary was amazing. Just because there was even a full-on song. A full-on duet between Kazuma and Megumin, which was amazing. And they even got to wear special clothing. Like, I got the anniversary version of Megumin in the dress, which was amazing. But yeah, I think for Konosuba as well, I think the best time to start playing would probably be during an anniversary, because you get so much free stuff during that time. But again, sad reality, it's only available in Japanese right now, but I think they're doing a global release at some point in the future. Not really sure when exactly they're gonna do that, but I heard they're gonna do a global release. But I'm not gonna start over again just because a global release is coming out. I'm gonna stick with my account. Let's see. No worries, that's what I signed up for. Yeah, that one.
How come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamisato clan before.
Got an app that can let me play Japanese games? Well, does it automatically translate or what? Because yeah, by the way, that's another thing you need to know about the Konosuba game. If anyone's interested in playing the Konosuba mobile game, Konosuba Fantastic Days, you're gonna need a VPN. Because the game can only be played in Japan, so you're gonna need to have a VPN to set your location to be in Japan. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Sadly. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know why they would do that, but okay, fine, sure. Why not?
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
Yep, that's the same app I use, by the way. Nice. Because yeah, it's region blocked in the App Store. But so I'm using the exact same app to download most of those games. But for Konosuba, you still need to use a VPN on top of it, sadly. But yeah, so you first need to get around the region block for downloading, that I do by using just a different app, and then for playing it, you also need a stable internet connection with a VPN.
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need.
Got to know, how do you get the text translated in the game? I don't, sadly. Which means I'm sadly not able to experience the story as much as I would like to. I mean, I do still find a good bit of joy in the gameplay, even if it is kind of grindy sometimes. Another reason for why I'm trying to get better at Japanese is because that way I can enjoy the game a little bit more. Because right now I'm like happy when I understand like a sentence or a single text box in its entirety. But the menus are easy to navigate. I mean, the entire menu is done with illustrations as well, so you can kind of figure out what everything is just by looking at it. And the difficulty settings are written in English. Haha. By the way, they recently added a new difficulty setting. Up until now, it was only normal and hard mode. Now they added an expert mode. And yeah, they're not kidding with expert. I still have to beat the second level of the first chapter. And there are like... Well, to be fair, in expert mode, there are only 2 levels per chapter, but there are still, like, what is it? 12... About 18 chapters right now. And I struggle with the second level on expert, which is a big yikes. Gotta get my party set up a little bit stronger.
I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihoods. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
Yeah, no problem. Get off topic all you want. I get off topic constantly too.
Textiles and kimonos, and give our hard-won silk to the shopkeeper.
But yeah, sadly, I only understand a fraction of what's going on because of my limited knowledge of Japanese. I do need to improve, okay? I know, I need to get better at it. But my Japanese is just very bad right now. Boku no Nihongo wa hontou ni warui desu. Okay, here we go.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes,
Well, now they do.
Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
Here we go.
They better all be there.
Hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you.
Ooh, outfit change for the main character.
I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire.
Do I have to get a VPN? Well, there are a bunch of free VPN services out there, so you don't have to purchase one. The one I use is called OpenVPN, and it's free. So yeah, you just need to get a. You just need to go online, go onto. I think I go to VPN Gate as the website, and you just search around until you find a good-looking VPN connection. And then you import it into OpenVPN, and boom, you got your connection going. Doesn't hurt to have like 2 or 3 of them, because sometimes certain VPN servers go offline for a bit, so it doesn't hurt if you have a backup or 2 going. It's kind of thought, but I'm fine with my current outfit. No, we're not fine with our current outfit. I'd like to get an outfit change, if at all possible.
Are you sure?
These clothes are special to me. Too concerned about my appearance, I'll lose my edge in battle. Come on! Give me the option to get different outfits.
Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits.
Oh, and someone, welcome back. How are you doing? Someone, hey. Hope you've had a great day. Damn it. I need to check that. Come on, let me. Thank you. I mean, better late than never, I guess, right? We still got another hour to go. Do they do Paimon sizes here? I mean, just ask them if they do child sizes. That should work.
What is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer
adorable to watch. I mean, I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Well, Paimon and I are fine as we are. No, you're too kind. Come on. Give us outfit changes, please. I want different outfits.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish. Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
I am doing absolutely fine today. Having a blast, because you know, I'm having a blast this entire week because of the Genshin update and DDLC streams I've been able to do. And you know I enjoy both of those. So, how can I say I'm anything else other than fine and great? Like, seriously. Though I'm kind of sad that we're gonna be finished with DDLC again soon. Bro, stream after stream, I know, right? That's 4 days in a row. But I'm gonna say it right away, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Okay? Gotta have a day off every once in a while. No stream tomorrow, that's 4 days in a row. And then no stream tomorrow because I already have to stream again on Friday, because Friday I'm pretty much obligated to stream Friday Night Funkin'. So, yeah, I gotta take at least one day off here. Chill week. Yeah, it is a pretty chill week, but I'm not gonna stream every single day. The dress... Yeah, sure, let's go stylishly.
Sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different, but each style is suited to its region.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn.
Oh, do you?
Clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body. That is quite a wonderful thing. So I'm not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Oh, stop. Stop saying that to Paimon.
Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That voice line got cut off.
Inventory.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need.
Yay, no more fetch quest.
Would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away.
Huh.
It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea.
Is this a date, by the way? Could be.
Don't leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait.
Oh, did you
For our
know?
Next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Alright, let's get some food.
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our
What about the
team
question
much
mark?
better
What's
than
wrong?
The prohibitively formal one of a high-end restaurant. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait.
Question mark? Question mark? What's wrong? Got a question? Oh, by the way, another reason why I want to take tomorrow off is because I still need to make some more preparations for the special I've got coming up. I've already talked about it a bit on Discord, but we recently hit another Twitch milestone, and I promised that every time we hit a Twitch milestone, I would prepare a small little special stream, and just wondering what I should do tomorrow. It's boring. You'll figure something out. But yeah, as I was saying, I still need to make some preparations for this special stream, which is why I haven't put the announcement up yet. But I want to officially announce a date for the specials for the stream on Friday. So since I want to announce when it's gonna happen on Friday, it's only fitting that by then I should have everything somewhat prepared, which is why I want to take tomorrow to finish up everything that needs to be done, so I can, in good faith, announce when I'm gonna do that. And things set up. Want to try getting into the Konosuba game? I mean, if you do get into it, I might as well send you my user ID so I can add you. Because there are... That wasn't in the game all the time, by the way, but there are certain events where you actually can do co-op. I think one of the co-op events is going right now. There's one event going on right now where you can co-op against bosses, though the co-op is... Well, you don't really get to see the other players, really. But you all collectively fight against the same boss and try to get down its health bar. It's one of those semi-turn-based games. I think that's the best way to describe it. You have to wait until your move is charged up, basically, and then choose which moves, and some moves have a certain cooldown. What's the best way to describe it? It's definitely an RPG. Wonder why no one talks on your Discord server? People talk every now and then, but not all the time.
It's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome! Oh, Miss Kiminami. How do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
Yeah,
I believe
we're on
so.
time.
I'll
Nice.
be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I
Wow.
prepare your food.
Tiny customer,
Go
huh?
ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
Let's fucking go. Alright, I'm glad to know everything's working out for you.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So, you two are Miss Kamisato's friends?
I guess we are, yes.
Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier-looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh,
We're special then.
makes us pretty important people, huh?
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
Why would it surprise you? I'm guessing she probably just doesn't trust every person she meets. Because I'm sure a lot of people would like to be friends with her just because of her fame.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction...
Antisocial, maybe. Maybe she's just antisocial.
Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady.
So they're intimidated,
That's just
I'm
it.
guessing.
People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something they can relate
I
to.
see.
So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it.
Oh, will she?
Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
What's going on?
That sounded like Ayaka.
There's trouble? What can I do? Can I help?
I'm so sorry, traveler.
What's going on?
Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
Wonder why someone would make a roller coaster that kills people. I have no idea where an idea like that would come from. Probably from a serial killer, who is also who's also an amusement park enthusiast.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually,
Make a global account as well.
compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me, so that I could cook a special dish here.
I mean, I think about it, but I'm very happy with my current account. Partially because I have, well, there are 4 characters in the game that are that were only available for a limited time because they're crossover characters. And I have all 4 of the crossover characters, as well, meaning I have every single character that's available in the game. For most characters, yeah, because most characters, yeah, as I said, it focuses more on getting all the different versions of characters, meaning you have elemental coverage and all that. But there are 4 characters that are only available through crossovers and that count as separate characters, even though they only don't have different outfits, they only have one variation. And I would feel very bad if I didn't have them, because I'm just a little bit of a completionist. Which makes me very sad, because I know I missed some characters during the anniversary. And by that I mean some alternate outfits. Because I'm sad to admit that, but the characters the outfits that were available during the anniversary are not even listed in the, in the character library, basically. You have all your characters displayed, even the ones you don't have, and the Anniversary Edition characters aren't displayed in there, despite, well, other than Megumin, because I have her. Which is really annoying to me. I hate that. Just, I'm happy with what I get. Also true, I get that. But yeah, I do like completing stuff. But I am kind of sad that they're not even displayed in the character library, which is that's just really annoying. The only Anniversary Edition character I got, I think, was Megumin. Which is kind of sad. I would have liked to get Kazuma as well, at least. Maybe Aqua. To be fair, I can go without Darkness. Darkness is not a character I really enjoy. I mean, she's a nice character, don't get me wrong. But out of the main cast of Konosuba, I like her. Out of the main cast of Konosuba, I think she's the least interesting to me. Plus, in the game, she has a very big character flaw that they took straight out of the anime. That being that she has basically 0 accuracy on all of her moves. Like, you have to wait, like, with every other character, you have to wait until you can select your move, and until you can attack. But even when it comes to that, like, 99% of the time, you're gonna miss your attacks with Darkness. Which is really annoying. I mean, yeah, okay, she's kind of tanky, but wow, she can't hit anything. Voice to text being stupid again. I mean, that's just how it works sometimes. Voice to text can't always get everything accurately. Why would you be cooking?
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from the menu.
She wants to make food for us specifically.
I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
In her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world. So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right?
I've got a bunch of that stuff.
Then we've got lots of options, don't we?
Actually, I'm a bit of a pro in the kitchen, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Hopefully including regional cuisines. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Is that okay? I'll be indebted to you.
Sure thing, I'm on it.
But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It needs to survive a journey.
Get started in the game? Alright, you do that. I hope you'll enjoy it a bit. A bit at least.
Practically created for this purpose.
Well, bye for now, okay. Pizza?
It's an assortment
Wait,
of
pizza?
toppings and
We're making pizza? I'm down.
over a bread base and cooked in the oven.
I'm down for pizza.
So good.
Pizza is really good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Pizza time. Pizza time. Do I have pizza on me? Please tell me I have some. Please tell me I have. Yeah, I have. Okay. Mushroom pizza. Okay, got it.
Is the pizza ready?
It do be ready. Take it.
Oh, it's ready.
Here you go. It's not freshly made.
Delicious.
I've had it for a while.
An excellent cook, traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
Ah, nah. Hello.
Is this Miss Kamisato? This must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
Well, I guess we could.
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes.
Look at us.
Write down a recipe for me? I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it.
Look at us go. Bring our culture over here.
Chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best. I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
Okay.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free.
I mean, it's not our recipe.
Wonderful person.
It's not our recipe. We got it from someone else, so it wouldn't be right to sell it, right?
I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah.
I guess.
Make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminami. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
Wow. No, I'm gonna play it correctly. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do stupid stuff. Mushroom and flour.
Correctamundo. Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients.
Fluorescent fungus, of course. Yeah. Cabbage and cheese.
Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and cook until golden brown. Alright, it's done. Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool. Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto.
Okay. So are we going straight there, or are we making another detour? Oh, right, no, right. Recipe to her. Right. Forgot.
Hey, have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you. Wowie, this is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
Ah, don't worry about it.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you worked up an appetite.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one. Oh, and especially that one over there.
Paimon thinks everything's tasty, but you know. It was nice to try something new, I guess.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all?
Maybe a little.
Did she, say anything about me?
No, no.
But don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, Then she must have told you. Did she, what does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
I'm right next to you.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Well, don't worry, because you've got a friend. You've got a friend in me, okay? Come on.
You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw, thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I don't know, it's been working for me.
So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes, I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just speculative at this point.
Well, just tell me.
That Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
Huh?
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
When you say also...
Yeah, it's nothing new to us.
In Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Paimon, stop talking about food.
I would love that.
You're only interested in food and treasure, I know.
Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
I guess we have.
Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Okay. Time to get going. Taking a bit of a shortcut again. Because you know me, I do like me some fast travel. I have arrived. I am here to get the kimono.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
What other item?
Thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
What other item?
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Is it new clothes?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you.
I will take good care of it, sure.
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off.
Okay then.
Go meet Tsubaki.
Let's go! The time has come. Okay. Guess we go back up. Okay. Wait. Headaches, is there anything you want? Tell him about Master Kamaji, do you want from him? Show the letter. This letter is really from the Sato. Should talk to Master Kamaji directly. He's been taking walks near the bridge recently. Does that mean I can go in? Yeah. Wasn't my intention, I just wanted to get through here. Use this as a little bit of a shortcut. Well, but that didn't work out. Ooh, wait, chest. You can't hide from me. Well, it definitely was hiding pretty well. Let's see if there's another chest hiding over here. Nope. Can I climb this? I can. So I can use it as a shortcut. Well, in that case, let's get going. Over to the other side. Then go outside. I'm in the right position, but I need to go down. So there has to be a cave entrance in the side of the wall over here. Oh, never mind, it's just... yeah, okay. Ooh, mysterious, I like it.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ooh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Maybe really is. Yeah, maybe she really is a fox envoy.
I'm starting to have second thoughts.
Really?
But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Okay then.
Makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us. So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the
One
path
flower,
that leads to her
4
house.
rays. Face
Sounds like a
eastward.
fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
Does sound a lot like an Adeptus, yeah, sure.
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Okay then.
Good idea.
A flower, 4 rays of moonlight. Well, let's take a look around, see what we can find. There might even be some loot in here. Guess we'll just follow the path for now. Actually, that seems to just lead back outside. Oh, that goes back outside, okay. Then this should...
Bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
See, there's also one of the an Oculus in here. I think it's in here, but it could be up top. Yeah, no, I think that's up top. Okay. That up there looks breakable. This looks breakable too. Oh, never mind. Conspicuous stone wall. This wall looks a bit odd. Knock. Four times. 8 times? I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm guessing I need to figure out some kind of clue in order to open that.
Recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
So a crane with a flower. Bunny with moonlight. We'll figure this out somehow. It might take a moment. Let's see. Don't think I see anything about a flower. Oh wait, was it just the combination? 1, 4. Was 1, 4, then what? Can you repeat it once again? 1, 4, 7. It was 1, 4, 7, wasn't it? 1, 4, 7? Please tell me it's 1, 4, 7. Let's try. There are multiple of these things here. Okay. Looks a bit odd. Okay. 1, 4, 7. Oh! Some sounds can be heard.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
We'll try the other ones. Take a quick look over here. Nothing over here except some more loot, which I'll gladly take. Wait, that's another new type of wood, isn't it? Okay, let's see. There were multiple of these rock formations. I remember seeing at least 2 more, so let's go get them. One up here, okay. Got this figured out. 1, 4, 7. Okay. Knock once. It's always the middle option, by the way, which is easy. 4. And knock 7 times. Strange sounds.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
By the way, now I'm facing east, so either I'm supposed to open them all, or this is the correct one, because, you know, facing east was kind of part of it. Okay, knock once. Knock 4 times. And knock 7 times. Strange sounds.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's see what's inside.
What do we got?
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
What's written in there?
Be another notebook. Could it
Great.
be Tsubaki's notebook?
We're chasing clue after clue now, huh?
Outside now. The atmosphere atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes.
Yeah, okay, that.
Come on, let's get back outside.
Okay, outside we go. Is it gonna take me outside? No. I need to go there myself. Oh, let's go. Well, we're technically not outside. This isn't outside. But okay, sure. If you want to say this is outside, then sure. Then sure. Let's just call this outside.
Here will do just fine.
Okay then.
Okay, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting.
Are we really trying to shush Paimon right now? That's not gonna work. Paimon can't shut up. Paimon is not the type of individual who'd shut up because you tell them to.
What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Okay, we're gonna go over here.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map.
Well, what?
What could it be?
Yeah. Maybe something of emotional value.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
You finished already, huh?
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth of this notebook with you both.
The truth?
Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
What's it about?
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity
Is?
is my mother herself.
Wait. Huh? Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world.
Oh, so she has a second identity to talk to people.
Is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less.
I guess that's one way to get friends when you're normally known, you know,
A collection of my mother's
as a powerful individual.
private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international dishes
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable.
No, I get it, I
Or to
get
put
it.
Another way, I actually have another side to myself as well.
Oh?
I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be
really?
considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation, when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival.
Can you go in there undercover? I don't know.
And didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too.
Well, now you can try it.
This isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her.
But why?
Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
Already achieved so many things. It's not your fault, just the way things are. You've already achieved so many things. Come on. Couldn't it somehow be possible to go to a festival undercover or something?
I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
Oh, so you've decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets.
A fair goal.
So, Traveler, Deep breath, Sayaka.
Look at Paimon.
Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Just the two of us inviting me along.
Since we saw that poster.
Paimon, you can leave.
Go with you, Ayaka?
You can leave, Paimon. This is just between the two of us. Really never been to a festival.
Come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
I'd love to join you. Absolutely.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Festival time. Let's head over. There's another Wave Rider waypoint over here. Let's see if I can unlock that, or if I'm going to be blocked again. I'm already on my way. Just a little bit longer. A little bit more. Hmm? Who? Oh, down there. You know what? Sure, I'll take you down. This isn't gonna cause any problems. Yeah, what can you idiots really do? Come on. Nothing, that's what. Oop, oop. Missed. Oop. Come on. Okay, let's keep moving. Might as well grab this. Also, where do you want to go? Oh. Nowhere, huh? No, never mind, it went over there. But first, let's get this chest. Getting a bunch of loot over here. And I like that. So much new stuff to explore. Okay, where are you going? Circling around a bit. Okay, okay. Oh, hello. We got some hilly turtles. And boom. Okay, let's quickly try to see if I can get the Wave Rider point. Looks like I might be able to get it. Let's have a quick look around. Nope, doesn't look like I'm able to get it. But I might as well do this. Two particles. Oh. Oh, really? I need to collect 8, I only see 3 of them. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna need the Wave Rider for that. Okay. Ain't happening yet, sorry. But I will get this chest.
Let me scribe. By royal decree.
There we go. Okay, let's go to this little festival and see what's going on. Hello!
We're here, but it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon imagined. What's going on?
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people around.
We're not too late, I'd say, but we're a bit late.
I'll go and ask. Whatever happens, I at least need to go inside just this once.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
Well, let's go. Ooh, main character time for a bit. Okay then. So, I mean, it looks nice. It looks like a small festival, but it still looks nice.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Okay then.
Hey, look at
used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals. But it's not a hard and fast rule.
Okay then.
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh,
That's definitely different from what it said in the text box, but okay.
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what it's like when you're a famous Inazuman.
But of course, the Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
you're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
Except this is a personal
But this is
thing.
the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Nope.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here.
That we have.
First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second.
By the way, I'm older than you.
Hey everyone, listen up. Don't close up yet. Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival.
No, it's not like that. There's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Thank you. Just keep it open a bit.
Thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to keep things open a little longer. Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
Yo, we're getting the masks.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already. We couldn't possibly...
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow. Besides, it'll make me look bad if you refuse.
Wow.
Okay, I think I understand.
Thank you for your generosity. Absolutely.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself a good time.
Oh, we will.
Do you have anything for Paimon?
No.
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is optional.
Paimon doesn't want to feel left out.
I guess we're not wearing masks then either.
A tree leaf. That should be enough to cover up that little face of yours.
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the festival while everything's still lit up.
All right. Traveler, shall we?
On it. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go enjoy ourselves.
just one thing.
What?
I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. But don't think of this as me taking you sightseeing, please. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you.
No misunderstanding. I get it.
Okay, great.
Huh. Food stall over here. Another food stall here, if I saw that correctly. Fortune's Lavender? Oh. I guess that's our next stop then.
Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato, hello there. You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege. Welcome,
Wow.
welcome. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
How generous these people are.
What do you think?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
They're offering, who are we to refuse? I'm enjoying being a VIP by association, yes.
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then, whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune.
Okay, what's my fortune? Come on. Successfully drawn a fortune slip. Open it up.
Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get?
Great fortune from heaven. Huh.
Wow! You're so lucky!
Oh, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means. The blessings of the gods are upon you.
I mean, it's kind of accurate, yeah.
Plain sailing, and all your endeavors shall prosper.
Plain sailing, maybe not so much.
Your good luck isn't about to run out anytime soon.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
You sure?
Said, here's hoping that our good luck will never run out.
Next stall. Let's keep going. Also, by the way, I think after the festival is a good time to call it quits, but I will do this festival to the end.
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat, it's my treat.
Wow, it all looks so good! Is it okay if Paimon has one of everything?
Of course it is.
Wow, that's generous.
But we don't want anything to go to waste. Let's try them one at a time. Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
I'll have one of those pink pancake things.
Those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon will try an egg roll too, please.
So much for one at a time.
You shall have a sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
Try some fresh snacks.
This sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir. Paimon would like some more.
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of snack actually made?
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem. Just give me a second and I'll write out the recipe for you.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Can I get it?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your trade secrets or something?
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Nice.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it justice.
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on. I could see that you enjoyed it.
I do always enjoy getting new recipes, yes.
There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should definitely give it a try.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Gladly.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
Looking forward
All right.
to it. Let's
I'll do
go.
my best.
But for now, moving on to the next stall.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you. Oh.
This doll sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the festival ends.
Well then, let's do that.
Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then.
Wow.
His head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so much.
Really, Paimon?
Not the best time for an intense burst of mental activity.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Yup, I'm guessing it's once again to find my sister.
Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it onto the prayer rack.
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see what you got.
Hang your completed prayer plaque
That
onto
will
the
do
wall.
for mine. May I see yours?
You got it. Of course, reuniting with his sister.
Isn't it? It's lovely.
That's probably just... Is it for her to have many friends, or is it for the people to be happy together? I want her back.
Get back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can come true.
It will, it will.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
That gives me hope.
You can do it. You can pull it off.
I think that might be all we
You
have
can make
time
it
for
happen.
today.
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I must
She can make
say
anything
so.
happen, right?
The festival is coming to a close.
And if she can't, we'll help out.
Fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river, as precious and short-lived as a cherry blossom dancing in the wind. It's time to leave.
Return to the forest of Ayaka.
Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you understand my personality, don't you?
Kind of, yeah.
Hey, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again.
I'd like to go again too, actually. Yeah, let's go together again.
You too?
My treat next time, huh?
You know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother, you with your sister. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back.
She means an awful lot to me. Finding her is the whole reason for my journey.
I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find her. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend.
Just a friend? Okay.
I will always support you.
They made me very happy too. Thanks for being a splendid host today. Just thank you.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Black screen. Ooh, cutscene. Nice.
could spare me yet another moment.
Hmm? Best scene? Okay, I'm excited. So...
Please, keep your eyes on me.
Okay. I can definitely see already what you mean by best scene. They definitely put a lot of effort into making this. Because cutscene already, it's already a pleasant surprise every time we see a cutscene. So I'm very glad we get to see something like this. Also, the location is also just beautiful in itself. And that shot, okay, okay, I see, that's definitely, yeah, that, okay, yeah, just, yeah. Ah, look at her! Okay, I feel like I might actually need her on my team.
Did you like it?
That would be an understatement.
Beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words. Paimon doesn't really know what it was, but it is art.
Okay, yeah. That was just... I hope we get to see more like that in the future. Back to lurking. Well, the stream won't be much longer anyway. We're basically at the end, so it won't be a long lurk. But thanks anyway. It's delightful.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, that's all that matters. I just had a sudden urge, and I ran with it. In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching.
You are an absolute pleasure to be around.
That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for today. I can see myself the rest of the way back.
Good night, Ayaka.
Good
See you
night,
around.
traveler.
Please join my team in the future. I might have to draw for you. Might have to wish. I might actually have to wish for her. Maybe. Ah, humming the song. This is absolutely amazing. I enjoyed every second of that. Complete. Okay, and with that, I think I think it's about time. I'm gonna prepare everything, and we're going to go on ahead and raid someone. I'm just gonna quickly, before I do that, I'm gonna collect my achievements. You're probably not gonna see anything right now because I already disabled the game capture, but you should still be able to hear me do stuff, but not for long. There we go. Quickly. There we go, there we go. It's time, it's time. We need to raid someone. We need to raid someone now. You just know, and I gotta hurry up because I feel like people will already start to leave, and I don't like that. Please don't leave. Oh, look at that. Guess we're gonna be raiding Devon. Good old Devon. Let's go. Alright. In that case, we're raiding Devon, who's currently playing Friday Night Funkin', which is always a fun experience. So I hope to see you over there in just a moment. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, because I certainly did. And I hope to see you around. Till next time, bye!